The Tigers lose a hard one to the Indians. The Mud Hens lose to the Knights. And a sad story to report on the pond. I love you guys, and welcome into a new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on Clay Fan 2, 3. I am your host, Andy Alfred, welcoming you into the program. We were off yesterday. We had Toledo School for the Arts presentation of Death by Chocolate. It was pretty good. It was, they had a lot of wine, a lot of chocolate to be displayed. They had Pepsi, of course. And the folks there do a great job. And they're great people. And it was for the people, for the Artners, and for many of TSA's alum that were there. Myself, a few others to make mention, but it was a great event and a great evening. And then after, I went to Frickers to watch the Tigers play the Indians, and it was interesting hearing stories from a guy by the name of Mel. Sat next to me, was talking to me about the old days at Fifth Third Field, and he told me a lot of good stories. But all kidding aside, there was a lot of action last night in the world of sports. So let's get into it. Tuesday last night, the Indians were a winner 4-2 over the Detroit Tigers. Gilberto Jimenez gets the win. He goes to 6-4 with a 5.31 ERA. Drew Smiley gets the loss. He goes to 2-2 with a 3.71. Chris Perez gets his 18th save of the season in front of 33,258. 2 hours and 40 minutes took to play the game. Now this evening, Game 2 of the series will be taking place in the Motor City. It'll be Max Scherzer on the hill. He's 5-3 with a 5.55 ERA. He'll take on Jemar Gomez, who's 3-4, with a 4.42 ERA. 7:05 start for you. And All Andy Alfred will be on the air tomorrow with a post-game version, because the Indians and Tigers will play a 1:05 start tomorrow. It will be Derek Lowe, hot pitcher right now, 7-3 with a 3.06 ERA. He'll take on the former Mud Hen Casey Crosby, who's 0-1 with a 16.20 ERA. Game time 1:05. You can watch those games on FSN Detroit or on ST. Other notable games in the major leagues for you last night. The Dodgers were a winner over the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1. Washington 7, the Mets 6 in 12 innings. The Yankees were a winner 7-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Atlanta 11, Miami 0. Baltimore 8, Boston 6. The Pittsburgh Pirates were a winner over the Cincinnati Reds 8-4. Houston 9. St. Louis 8. The Cubs were a winner 10-0 over the Milwaukee Brewers. That continues their hot streak. Kansas City with the win 1-0 over the Minnesota Twins. Toronto 9. The Chicago White Sox 5. Arizona 10. Colorado 0. Angels of Anaheim 6. Seattle 1. The Padres were a winner 6-5 of the San Francisco Giants. And Oakland was a loser to Texas 6-3. Now the Mud Hens were in action last night as they took on the Charlotte Knights. In that affair, the Mud Hens did lose the game 3-1. Heath gets the win for Charlotte. He is 2-1 with a 1.65 ERA. Also for that, Bacona gets the loss. He goes to 2-2 with a 3.50 ERA. Barney gets the save, his 10th of the season, in front of... I'm pulling this up right now as we speak right now on the computer, because, of course, Brooks Brown got the start. He went 6 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, in front of 5,017 game time, 2 hours and 44 minutes. But what really killed him was Luke Baconic. He gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 runs earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout in that affair. Boochek came in and got 2 strikeouts, but no laughing matter in that one. As tonight, the Mud Hens will continue this series against Charlotte. I'll be down at the ballpark, of course, watching the game as the Mud Hens take on the Charlotte Knights in Game 2 of the series. It will be Lessman on the hill. He's 5-4 with a 2.50 ERA. He'll take on Thad Weber, his projected starter. He is 4-3 with a 3.12 ERA. Game time 7 o'clock on BCSN or on 12:30 WCWA. Well, The Miami Heat get beat again by the Boston Celtics 94-90. Boston takes a 3-2 series lead. Kevin Garnett had 26 points. Rondo had 13 assists, while LeBron James had 30 points in that affair, and that sends him to Boston, where I think they're going to wrap it up. I honestly think Boston's going to do it. I want Boston to do it because the piece of dirt doesn't deserve to get a championship ring. He's been in the league for 9 years, doesn't deserve it. Doesn't deserve it at all. LeBron James is a piece of dirt. He'll go down as the best player in this generation, but I don't think he'll get a ring. Not yet. Tonight it'll be San Antonio taking on Oklahoma City, and Oklahoma City looks like they're going to wrap it up as they lead the series 3-2 at 9 o'clock on TNT, and Oklahoma City is the home team. Well, tonight, get your popcorn ready. Get ready to see the Stanley Cup get lifted. LA takes on the New Jersey Devils as LA leads the series 3-0. Game time 8 o'clock on CBC or NBC Sports Network. Is the puck drop 8 o'clock tonight. I think the Kings are going to do it. I think they're going to sweep the New Jersey Devils this evening as they play host to the Devils. And the next question is, who's going to get the Conn Smythe? I think it's going to be Jeff Carter, in my opinion, or Jonathan Quick. Both players look really good this year. The Pittsburgh other NHL news: Pittsburgh signs Thomas Volkun from the Washington Capitals, and that was a big signing in the offseason. But of course, Darren McKenzie signs with the Blue Jackets, and we're hoping that Rick Nash stays with the Jackets. Come on, boys, keep them in Columbus. That's all I had to say. Recommendations of the day: Mud Hens are at home tonight through Friday as they take on Charlotte. Tickets, you can get tickets at mudhens.com or 725-HENS for more ticket information. Now, I don't want to end the show on a sad note, but we have to end the show on a sad note. If you are in the Toledo viewing area, you know what has happened. We got word yesterday that one of our own, fish on the pond, Brian Ruffenach, has passed away. He was backpacking through Switzerland this past week as during the off season. Brian Ruffenach, defenseman, passed away while traveling through Europe and Switzerland. He was only 23 years old. They did not have a cause of death yet when they posted it, but we found out that it was an electrocution. He electrified himself to death. Walleye coach Nick Fatucci says the entire team's thoughts and prayers are with Brian's family as they get through this tough time. Brian was a great teammate and would play any role you asked him. Ryan Ruffenach was selected by the Detroit Red Wings in the 7th round of the 2007 NHL entry draft, the one that I went to in Columbus. He signed his first professional contract with the Walleye on March 25th, 2011, after 4 seasons and years at Clarkson University in New York. He played the final 6 games of Toledo in the 2011-2012 season, scoring 1 goal, 1 assist, and 8 penalty minutes. The Bairn Canadian native started the 2011-2012 campaign with the Walleye and excelled in his 54 games with the team. He displayed a tremendous amount of offense, punctured by the career-high 4-goal scorer in a 7-4 loss to the Chicago Express on November 9th. Ruffenach finished the season with 13 goals, and Toledo ranked him 3rd in ECHL for a defenseman. He also had 20 assists and logged 34 penalty minutes with the Walleye. Ruffenach was then promoted to the Grand Rapids Griffins with three different occasions, picking up 2 assists in a total of 13 games. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and this time of need. Great player. I got to interview him. He grinder, great interviewer, good person. I'll probably play the interview with you maybe tomorrow or on next week when we get it all finalized. This is really a sad thing, but For Brian's family, my prayers are to you and to your family, and to everybody in the Roof and Knot family. I am so sorry for your loss. But that's all the time we have for All Andy Alfred today. I hope you have a good day. Go Mud Hens and go Tigers. And especially to the Mud Hens and the Tigers. Victory is sweetest, and you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody.